Would that be based on your experiences, would that be a fair analysis of how you felt when you went to fight for the first time?
Yeah, 100%. I think actually that became incredibly, what you just said, that came very true. That came to a real truth in my second fight. I remember talking to one of the brilliant trainers who was there at the time. We were talking about this. Just when you're in the ring, you are utterly exposed for all you are. There is no, it's almost like all the self is magnified. You kind of, your shadow self, your present, all of those parts of you become this thing in the ring, and you're on your own, and you can't even sort of, I don't know how you prepare or plan for that. And it was interesting that the second fight I had, I trained and trained and trained and trained and trained, jab, 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 use a jab, use a jab, use a jab, use a jab.
Mm.
And I walked into the ring and my head just went, it was like, I walked in, hundreds of people, and something just flipped where I just went into, no, 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 I'm not going to box. I'm just going to have a fight, see what happens. And I lost. And it was really interesting to see that my temper and my anger and those things that have kind of been maybe buried through grief, or whatever had been sort of put down to my basement self,
Yeah.
suddenly just found life when I was in that fight. And how people don't realize, yes, your body needs to be in really good shape, but your head also needs to be I think, in a fairly kind of steady place, because you can lose control of yourself very quickly in a ring, I think, if you're not.
Yeah, very much so, indeed. You spoke about Michaela Meyer being your favorite boxer. Do you have any other boxers who you look up to, especially since you've written a book and actually thought, I like their style, I like how they fight.
Yeah, I liked Chantal Cameron as well. I like her style. Thought she did brilliantly against Katie Taylor in, I don't know, can't remember if it was the second fight or the first.
The first fight she won, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she did. I remember watching that, just thinking how much I enjoyed her style. Um, who else do I really like? I mean, I like some of the older boxers. I used to love, before I started boxing, I used to absolutely love Sugar Ray Leonard. I'd watch is it the Fabulous Four? Him,
Yeah,
Hagler, and Hearns, and is it Roberto?
Duran. Yeah,
Oh, I used to watch those old fights with so much. They were like, it's like watching art. They were fabulous, those four. And it was almost like, who's going to fight who next? It was like, which
yeah,
combination am I watching of brilliance? And because each of them was so different in style, whenever they met, something really exciting would happen in the ring. Um, who else? But current day, I'm just thinking about male boxers that interest me. I'm not a massive fan of heavyweight boxing. I must say, I'm not into kind of just slugging. Who's that really good West Country boxer? Is it Chris Billam-Smith? If I
yes, the cruiserweight. Yeah,
Yeah, I like him. Just trying to think who else is around at the moment that I like. Yeah, I like him. Um, I like Liam Cameron as well, actually. I like him as a, I think I like him as a person as
mm,
well.
yeah,
Um, but women, there's that all-female card in New York, isn't there, on July the 11th with I really like Amanda Serrano as well,
yeah.
actually. And I should say this actually, because I think it's worth a mention that one of the women, before I started boxing, I remember reading about Heather Hardy,
Mm-hmm.
who I know is now retired. But I really admired and admire her, because she really kind of pushed the door open for a lot of female boxers and fighters. And she was there at kind of at the beginning. So I have a lot of time for her, for sure.